For decades, if things get a little tough around Tucson, only 2 words are necessary. Bear down. And that's what the Arizona Wildcats hope to do in front of their homestanding fans today. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Boise State's offense will take the field first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they
get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Arizona's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Anderson. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Broncos will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with it. Turning it on! Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And that's in Arizona.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the
The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Anderson wants to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a first down. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Auburn had an impressive showing there on the Plains, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Bo Jackson is impressed with this one. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna look downfield again. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick strike complete. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Right back to him on the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. And the Broncos trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boise State. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Anderson will throw. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. New set of downs after the completion. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wagner. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's fourth down. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Anderson wants to throw. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Anderson will throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Wildcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And this defense gets the sack and puts them in 3rd and long. And I tell you what, this offense, they just got to stay out of those situations. Last drive, they got in it and they had to punt. This drive, getting in it again, predictable situations are really hard to protect your quarterback.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Leaves it with the running back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Got it behind the line. It's Wagner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Anderson wants to throw. Gonna take a shot. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it set up on the outside. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
In Arizona.
They're going back to the ground. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. The Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Back open in the middle. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And that's in Arizona.
To the air on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to throw again. Rushes on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Arizona State is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jake Plummer, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UTSA. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Got his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Broncos line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the throw out to the sideline, just a few yards. And the Broncos come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Going to try to get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And here comes the offense on second down. Anderson will throw. They're working that left side. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ford. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Trying to convert this second and short. Quickly complete. Looks as if Arizona will have enough to move the chains. Now it's first and 10 from the 46-yard line. Wants to throw on first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Wants to fire on second down. It's on target and complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Gives it on the option. Breaks the tackle. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. The official says no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's complete to the left. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
He's got the back in the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Bring in the heat. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
And the Broncos will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Off play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Setting up for a first and 10 from the 26. The give to the back.